Essentially came back, had a sip of my coffee, and then I clicked on the game, and it crashed, unfortunately. So hopefully you can all see what's going on. Okay, yeah, there we go. That's now back. Okay, sorry about that, everyone. Like I said, I just came back and clicked essentially into OBS to check that everything was working all right. It was, and when I clicked back into the game, my computer crashed. So, frustrating and sad and annoying, so I apologize for that. Hopefully, that is the first and last time. Well, I somehow doubt that that's going to be the last time that that happens, but hopefully that's the last time for a while that that happens, because that really sucks. But it does also just happen, so I guess we're going to have to live with it. All right, hopefully all of the savings that I had are saved as well. Did I say savings? No, all the settings that I had are saved. Such that because I've actually now moved essentially my headphones. Ooh, what's going on here? Because then, that was a weird thing. Whenever I was trying to load the game and my headphones were plugged into my speakers, the game immediately crashed. And then when I unplugged it, it was fine. So there seems to be some sort of, I don't know if something was not necessarily short-circuited, but I wonder if there was something then, I mean, clearly there was something then preventing it from running correctly, even as an administrator, but whatever. Like I said, it is what it is. Hopefully that was the first and last time for a while. We are going to then continue to quest here again, because like I said, I've actually never been over this way. So I'm quite excited just to see what all of these areas have, though I say that now, also knowing though that as soon as I get to level 20, I can go on to the North Downs, but these aren't bad essentially to have those. Toko also West has stolen his precious notes. Can be found southeast of Hengster 4. Okay, so essentially the orcs that I just killed there should be back, but I'm going to, yeah, why don't I just go up this way? Then we can kill the boars, because that's the last set of kill these types of animals quest we had up here, right? These boars making beds. We don't want to go in the water, we'll be dismounted. And then we can also get these things up there. Good. But of course we've got a lot of bears. This seems like bear territory, the whole upper region here. But there's one. All right. And there's a splinter tusk, so not a sow, but a splinter tusk. Kind of surprised at how long it takes for the dots from this to actually kill. I mean, I guess it's just not a strong dot, obviously, but I didn't realize that it was actually that weak. Ah, okay, and here then the tar grips, right, because these are the guys I have to kill to hopefully get the precious note. There we go, got it. I somehow thought it wasn't going to take too long. Okay, good, there isn't a cliff here. Kind of looked like it just fell straight off, but thankfully we're good. We'll go down to this river area. Here we've got a sow. Yeah, we're just gonna go here. We might as well just go along this area, kill cells as we get them. There's a bear, there's a bear, there's a wolf. Yeah, we definitely do not want to fall down there. I was gonna say, I think there's one here though. And we'll just essentially complete these. Now, what is that one over here? That's the one into the woods. Okay, talk to Wait White Rose. Okay. Said I actually haven't done these quests, so it's quite exciting. I mean, that's another thing. That's another really cool thing about Lord of the Rings Online. This game is just so huge, and there really are so many different avenues that you can take to level. That even though I've leveled so many characters, not necessarily all to level cap, certainly not to level cap, but I've leveled so many characters that, or despite the fact that I've leveled so many characters, there are still areas in the game where it's like, oh, I've never been there, or I've never quested there, or at least it's been so long that I can't remember what that actually was. Coffee. Why must you be so delicious? Though I don't really question that, I'm just grateful for that. Okay, so this is all like the level 20, 21 area. I mean, here we've got Chetwood, but that's like level 10 to 14, I want to say. Because then these areas down here now, they're too low level. Yeah, we've got all those mobs chasing us now. That's good. Okay, good. That's still going. Just want to check if this is... Oops. That happens. So I just wanted to check if something had been saved after my computer had crashed, which thankfully it was saved. Still. So I've actually got, I don't know the exact specifications of my computer, but I know that they're not bad. They're not, you know, they're not really anything to write home about either. I'm definitely not saying that these are, I have like a really kick-ass computer. I've got a good one, I would say, but it's nothing really to write home about. I'm not gonna do a repeatable. And I'm not going to do bounties. Okay, so this is more than group and bounty stuff, but I'll go do that. But ever since, and it's not old, I just got it end of last year, but I unfortunately have to say, ever since I had this computer, I've had problems with it. Similar to what just happened, where everything's absolutely fine. Temperature, so the CPU temperature is fine. The internal temperature itself is fine. I've still got more than 50% RAM, and yet suddenly the computer will freeze or just crash. Oh, we have to get 15 of these, man. So, and otherwise, just like things that I was mentioning earlier with the sound not working, and just like hiccups that you really would not expect. I mean, I know that, of course, various manufacturing flaws can emerge, or, you know, I've only installed games on this and an antivirus, essentially, and so I don't have anything else on there. So I find it a bit dumbfounding and just confusing as to why all of these problems keep emerging. So it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because it's very frustrating. So I might actually end up having to return this to the manufacturer, because it's thankfully still under warranty, and I mean, if something is wrong with it, I would like them to fix it. And so I might have to, send this back to the warranty, to the manufacturer. And if that happens, then obviously I won't be able to stream for a while. but hopefully that won't happen. But essentially, I'm gonna keep note of how often these errors occur, and then make my decision accordingly. Like, another thing that really surprised me is, like, say I'm playing Lord of the Rings on the side, and then I alt tab to a video that's playing in the background. Even that has caused the computer to crash, which is just really, really strange. It was one of the bear spirits haunting your CPU. True. It must have just been, exactly. The bears said, "We've had enough. You've killed over 20-something of our kin. It's time that we killed you." And so, yeah, I guess I had my comeuppance. The bear spirits came and said, "Screw you," and just pulled the plug. Sad, sad. But at least they got me back. Then I'd say that we are now quit. All right, let's get some more of these turtles. I'm surprised we have to kill so many of these. There we go, level 20. Nice. Yeah, so new skirmishes. Yeah, so skirmishes open up at this level. So here I can do this, and yeah, and the war effort. Those two, the war effort and such, those are actually for missions, which will also unlock. Let me just get, I don't think I need this no time for tours anymore. I don't know, maybe I'll keep it just because it will then, I'll be able to complete one of the things for the deed. I wonder what's over here. I've never been there, so I know we don't actually have to go there, but I've never been there. And so I'd like to explore what that is. All right, we got another class point. I want more tactical damage, yeah. And we got a new mail. Oh yeah, the Circlet of Men, I've got that already. Oh, above Weathertop, I'm pretty sure I've got that already in my house, but yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. I'm hoping that there are more turtles here. That's kind of why I swam this whole day. So far, one. Oh, I still need another shell. I wonder what ruins these used to be. Nenharn, obviously, but I mean, this is certainly one of those instances where, well, I guess there are no quests really that you have to do exactly here, well, apart from this turtle thing. But I imagine this would be one of those times where it's like, well, yeah, you know, if you actually read the quest text, they will tell you what these things are, which is true. That's what I'm excited to see in Elder Scrolls Online. We finished off, which again, we're gonna play that tonight. Go through then the side quests. Let's see, I just want to, and I'm excited to see, we're in Glenumbra. That's where we stopped the stream last time. I mean, we started there and we also stopped there because we only streamed for like an hour. It was a short stream. I wonder then where the side quests are going to take us. So, but we'll discuss that when we get there. It's a different game. So has anyone been trying out the new video models, the video generation models that Google has brought out? I forget the name of it, even though it just came out like 2 days ago. But you can essentially give it a prompt and it will give you a video output and sound. It's essentially the new selling point. Quite exciting and also very scary. But otherwise, Claude came out. That new. I personally am a big proponent of Claude, just because the output sounds very natural, and it's natural, less robotic. Another new mail. Ah, yeah, skirmishes. Yeah, see, that's the one that I was thinking, because this will then give me the quest for skirmishes, which is what I then want to go through. Did I not? Oh, I think I have to do. Oh no, another chunk. Okay. There we go. Yeah, because we're gonna go through unlock missions here. We're gonna do the skirmish tutorial just to finish it. Not that it's anything difficult. Maybe we'll do a skirmish. Maybe we'll do a mission. That's the disadvantage. Oh, I wanted to see what this is. Dispel corruption. Okay, that's quite good. That's the disadvantage of not starting in Cardolan, or well, Swanfleet, and then going into Cardolan, is that you don't unlock the return to. I mean, I could go there now, essentially, particularly at level 20, to unlock the return to Cardolan skill. It's a travel skill, because that will take you directly to submission givers. But now that I think about it, I can also just use a far-reaching stable. Okay, where is this? Prancing Pony? Oh gosh. I think I'm actually going to use this. Use my return to skill. Because I need to turn in these. Because I'll port here, I can run down there. So we have to do some running a little bit. Yeah, this way. Oh, people are leveling their farming here. I do need to make a farmer. My warden has the farming skill, but I'm gonna actually unlearn it. So I need to actually have. I think I should probably make this dude my farmer. Because I think if I actually have a hunter that I've been kind of leveling on the side, just for shits and giggles, so to say, and because a hunter is a really fun class. But for hunter, it makes sense to do scholar because it can then make its own, like the fire and the light. I actually don't know what they're called, but you can essentially apply this coating, like a fire and or a light coating, applies then particular debuffs. Just makes you stronger. And so it makes sense for the hunter to be the scholar. Excuse me. So this dude could be, I don't know, this could maybe be farmer and cook, because if you're gonna do farming, you want to do cook as well. So I could do those two, and then he would just have one more, so maybe yeoman, which is then woodworking. I don't know. We will see. I'm not too fussed about crafting at this moment, though. Oh, are there actually 4 that I can turn in, or did I miss 2? Over here. I mean, this is a turn in. This is a turn in. And I can also turn one in there. Nice. No. Resistance rating. No, thank you. And then we have to go up to the farm, turn these in. And then yeah, we really do have to go to Barrow Downs. Like I said, I just actually want to get this done. So I have to finish 8 more quests. We finished those 1, 2, 3. So once we finish these, we have to do 5 more quests, which we could easily do in Barrow Downs. I mean, we can go down there and unlock a quest as well. We'll see. One thing after another. We've got plenty of stuff to do, plenty of tasks ahead of us, and plenty of time to finish them. I'm thinking for the summer of installing a ceiling fan here, because it's not warm here at all today, but it is already starting to warm up here in the room. And so once it actually really does start to get warm, it would then be nice to not melt. Now, I am also wearing a pretty heavy sweatshirt hoodie thing. Oh, nice. I can get this, the will. But it would be quite nice to have a ceiling fan here just to get some, circulate that air for when those horrifically hot days are bound to come. So, return the notes to Oddbar. There's Oddbar. And we get another... Ooh, this is a really nice increase. So not only with strict DPS, but we have more will, which is what we need, and then critical rating. Nice. That one's definitely worth doing, at least for Loremaster. Okay, we'll turn this in. Surely, because essentially the dude who started this all was over here. What was his name? Saradin. He sent us to Andreg. Surely we are pretty much done with this quest line, or this arc. Because then that's the other thing we're going to do before we start the skirmish, is we're going to level, or essentially just fill in the other class, the subclass, the other spec. It's not a subclass. Though speaking of subclasses, Elder Scrolls Online is getting subclasses. That'll be interesting. I don't think it's really gonna necessarily improve the